Mayong Village, Assam, where the mysterious tales of black magic still echo. Snake. Hello, Cult Gang, and welcome to the 4th episode of Not So Normal. Today, we're taking you to a place whose mention dates back to the Mahabharata period, a small village in the state of Assam. Legend has it that Ghatotkacha, the son of Bhima, acquired his knowledge of Tantra Mantra, occult arts, right here. From the time of the Mahabharata until today, this village has been renowned for its ancient practice of black magic. There was a time when the tantrics, practitioners of the occult, here were so powerful that they could raise the dead from their graves. Stories of such astonishing and unbelievable feats are countless in this village. Stick around, and you'll discover every detail. If you're new to this series, we visit mysterious places, gather all the information about them, and then bring it to you. The first 3 episodes are already available on the channel, so check out the playlist later if you missed them. World Map: The journey to Mayong Village. In search of the mysterious, our journey today began in the capital of Karnataka, Bengaluru, and ended in the capital of Assam, Guwahati. From there, we drove 44 kilometers to reach Mayong Village. The name Mayong itself hints at Maya, illusion/magic. If a village has been famous solely for Tantra Mantra since the Mahabharata, imagine the power and magnitude of the sorcery and miracles that must have taken place here. I know many people consider Tantra Mantra and black magic to be mere superstition or a hoax. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, it doesn't have to be uniform. Believe, and it is God; don't believe, and it's just a stone. So, I am not forcing anyone to believe in this video. My job is to give you the information. Believing it or not is up to you. I set out with great anticipation, hoping to explore the village and even interview a tantric if one still existed. But upon arrival, I learned that the real masters of the art had passed away about 100 to 200 years ago. Their subsequent generations showed no interest in continuing the practice, causing the ancient knowledge of the occult to fade away. So, was my long journey for nothing? Absolutely not.
Subscribe and like, please.
Classical building, the Black Magic Museum. In 2004, a research center, a museum, was established right here in Mayong Village. This is no ordinary science museum, Guru. This is the world's only black magic museum. In this video, I will offer a piece of proof that black magic was a real thing. This government-approved research center and museum, built on a 3040 site, is dedicated to black magic. Upon entering, to my right was a banner providing a brief introduction to the village, its culture, and the tantrics who used black magic for good, to help people. I then headed to the ticket counter. Above it hung a photo. This is the photo of Sri Dharanikanta Singh. He is a descendant of the 40th generation of Ghatotkacha, Bhima's son, who, as I mentioned, learned the occult arts in this very village. Here, a local person, Sri Koranafji, speaks. Translated below: Koranafji, Namaskar, greetings, my name is Koranaf. We will now tell the people who have come to see the museum about it. The tantam, black magic, that was practiced in Mayong, it is still practiced. If anyone in our village falls ill, to treat diseases like piles, jaundice, it is written in here. Yes, exactly. In Mayong, when people fell ill, especially with ailments like piles or jaundice, they lacked the connectivity to travel to a hospital. Therefore, they used Tantra Mantra for treatment. A method for this treatment is shown here. They point to an image related to elephant's stomach. No, it's about an oil made from palm dates used by a tantric. If you go even today, you might find it. If someone was bitten by a snake, this oil was used to identify the snake. The foundation of everything we see in the village dates back 200 to 400 years and is written here. In one instance, when money was stolen from someone's house, they caught the thief using a stick movement ritual, Lati Chalan. Oh, come here, let's zoom in on this image. Do you know what this image tells? There was a theft in a house in the village. The thief was caught using the power of Tantra Mantra. Look, this is the thief they captured. Every photo hanging on this wall has been captured by educated doctors. Behind every single photograph is an incredible, true event. The most fascinating photo for me was this one. At first glance, what might you think? That 4 people are rehearsing a play? But listen to the real story behind it, and you will certainly be shocked. The boy lying down in this photo was bitten by a king cobra. When a king cobra bites, if the victim is not taken to the hospital within 30 minutes, they will surely die. But back then, there were no hospitals in this village or the surrounding 4 or 5 villages. With no other option, a local tantric saved the dying boy with the power of sorcery. As I said before, I know it is impossible to believe this, but it truly happened, and this photograph is the proof. The local guide explained that this weapon, called a dakor, was used for the sacrifice bali, of animals and birds needed to perform these rituals and black magic. They also showed an amulet, tabiz, created using mantras, for treating illnesses, the Mohini tabiz. Warning: the secret of the Mohini tabiz. The man explained that many years ago, there was a tantric named Khajur Ramnath. His photo is at the end of the initial banner I showed. Using his occult power, he created the Mohini tabiz. What was the use of the Mohini tabiz? Anyone who wore it, no matter how severe their previous illness, was instantly cured. Not only did it cure old diseases, but if worn, it also prevented future disease from occurring. All the essential ingredients required to create this powerful Mohini tabiz are displayed in this showcase. For so long, I had only heard about what was used in black magic. Today, I saw it with my own eyes. So, what all was needed to make the Mohini tabiz? Asterisk: completely black butterfly wings. Asterisk: an insect called Bota bugani, found in the village's jungle. Asterisk: the spine of a snake. Asterisk: bat droppings. Asterisk: deer horn. Asterisk: the heart of an owl. Asterisk: the root of a tree called a mary. Asterisk: the leaf of another tree called sakan. Asterisk: and most importantly, the tooth of a male tiger and the vagina of a female tiger. The Mohini tabiz could only be made by mixing all these elements. When other tantrics learned about the Mohini tabiz and its power, a competition began among them. Let's see, do you make it or do I? They didn't succeed on the first attempt, they had to try repeatedly. One of the most crucial elements was the female tiger's vagina. Driven by the craze to create the amulet, they searched for and killed so many female tigers in the surrounding forests that, at one point, not a single tiger was left in the area. Think about it, the female is the source of creation. If they destroy it for selfish gain, will creation survive? By the time the tantrics realized their mistake, that they were taking one life to save another, it was too late. Here, Koranath G speaks again, translated below. Koranath G: to perform the black magic, they needed the tigress's vagina. And who brought all these things? Did the tantric go and get them, or did the person being helped bring them? The person practicing the tantam: we are the tantam people, so we will bring it. No, you will bring it. If I am ill, I go to a doctor, and he gives me tablets, right? It's the same here. For your treatment, you will need to bring the medicine for us. The books here contain the mantras and what medicines are needed for diseases like piles. It's all written here. Then, the items are collected based on what is needed. The guide showed us the ancient scripts in Old Assamese, containing the mantras and the required items for treatment. These centuries-old mantras were donated to the museum by the villagers. Though the museum once had many such scripts, a theft occurred, and very important and useful manuscripts were stolen. Since then, the most crucial books and mantras have been locked away by the museum management, hidden from public view. Gang, here is a precise example of how selfish and heartless humans can be. Most people in this village are farmers. If they grew crops but didn't get the expected profit, they would even sacrifice their beloved cows to prevent future losses. After visiting this museum, one thing became very clear to me. There are only two types of human beings, the selfish and the selfless. The selfish are obviously consumed by extreme greed, which drags them towards hell. The selfless, on the other hand, think not only of themselves but of the people and environment around them. The good deeds of such a person lead them to heaven. So, do good deeds whenever possible, and stay as far away as possible from this black magic and sorcery. With that, I end this episode.